DASA, through our Information Desk and Accessible Cities initiative, has joined forces with various companies and organizations such as NCPD and Bradshaw LaRue Consulting to help promote accessibility and inclusivity for persons with disabilities in South Africa. We do this by not only aiding persons with disabilities to find jobs that are suitable for them, but also by providing disability awareness training in the workplace to ensure that these persons with disabilities have equal chance to succeed and shine. Welcome to Disability Info South Africa, or DAS as we like to call ourselves. DAS is a one-stop information portal that not only provides easy access to information, but also creates awareness for the rights of persons with disabilities. As you can see, DAS is supported by various companies and organizations such as Bradshaw LaRue Consulting and NCPD. Through membership, these companies and organizations have not only assisted us financially to grow and improve DASA, but through their support, DASA have been able to create a link between the person needing assistance and the companies and organizations that are able to assist and support them, therefore creating a chain of support structures that are stronger working together than if they worked independently. Sharing knowledge and expertise to those in need, these members prove an essential cog in the DASA wheel. DASA includes an information desk that is divided into the 4 disability or impairment groups, assisting persons with mobility and physical impairments, persons with visual impairments, those who are deaf or have hearing impairments, and those with intellectual impairments. If, for example, we went down to the looking for the job page that assists persons who are deaf or have hearing impairments, arriving on the looking for a job page for persons who are deaf or have hearing impairments, we can see that there's various companies and organizations that assist persons to find jobs that suit them. You can also find that there's various tips that can assist you to find the right job, as well as some more information about companies such as National Council of and for Persons with Disabilities, or NCPD. NCPD is an NGO with a footprint throughout South Africa that plays a lobbying and advocacy role when it comes to the rights of persons with disabilities. NCPD have 9 provincial associations for persons with disabilities, with numerous projects and branches that focus on rural and social development. NCPD organize and run several fundraising projects to help raise funds, including Casual Day and the Nappy Run.
We work with government, we work with companies, we work with schools. The funds that are raised from the Casual Day campaign go into assisting homes, schools, any person living with a disability that's struggling. So those funds go into buying assistive devices for learners. They go into providing things like accommodation, accessibility, ensuring those things. Then what we also do is we work hand in hand with schools as well as universities to make sure that the transition of learners from maybe high school into university is smooth. We do advocacy and we also do placement. We have accessible placement, which is inclusive employment. That's where we assist people living with disabilities find maybe learnerships, entrepreneurships, internships, and also assist in placing them in appropriate jobs. So that if we place one of our learners or one of the people living with a disability into a workplace, we have what we call a public training service. That's where our staff goes into the workplace to actually train the staff on disability etiquette, how to interact with persons with disabilities and all of those, just to make sure that the person gets settled into the workplace. Persons living with a disability still suffer discrimination, whether it be at the workplace, in the school level, universities. Some of the buildings around here are not accessible for persons especially with physical disabilities. People with intellectual disabilities still get discriminated when it comes to the workplace. Even though they might have the experience needed, but because of their intellectual disabilities, you'd find that they do not have the educational background. So discrimination and accessibility is one of the biggest challenges that people with disabilities face now. Remember, we are not our disabilities. We are not defined by the disability that you have. We are actually people who are born or have encountered a disability. Look at yourself, look into your own strengths, because what I know with myself is the disability that I was born with doesn't define me. You can go out there and you can showcase your ability as a person. You can showcase your ability as an individual. We know that we are smart, we are very creative people. So even if the society might define us by our disabilities, we need to actually be the ones to say, no, I am Duduzile. I was born with albinism. I am not an albino.
If you would like to get assistance from NCPD, you're welcome to contact them on their details below or contact us via our contact page.